July 27th, just after 7 in the morning. I like this huge tree stump that's got a variety of trees, leafy trees and pine trees growing out of the top. Slept in just a little extra. I guess I needed it. Woke up, turned my phone on, saw what time it was, said okay. Guess I dozed off again. So as usual, just a ton of green, which I love. Looks like blue skies up there above the canopy. No wind down here yet. Kind of buried. Not much sky coming through. That's the way it is in a rainforest, I reckon. Okay, put the phone away and get the poles out and start hiking uphill. Where'd all the pine trees go? Don't see any. 1,600-foot climb is done with. 9:30 in the morning. I'm gonna have a snack and some water as a reward. Listen to a little bit of music and start heading downhill. I go down, then I go up another couple hundred feet, even to about where I am now. So it's like going through a crater or whatever, but or a saddle maybe. But then there's a long downhill, about 1,800 feet, down to I think around Trout Creek. And then it kind of hangs out down there. The trail does up and down for a while. And then at the end of the day, there starts a big climb, which right now I'm thinking about starting. So right now, it's time for some food and drink. Wish I had a cold Mountain Dew. I gotta tell you, the experimental forest looks a lot like a field. Unless that's the forest in behind that. Got a fence here to separate us. Oh, somebody tore it down right there, and here's a little path. I see buildings. Huh. This is no good. Wonder what the date is. Just filled up with water, had a little bite. I'd already had my lunch. It's an experimental forest up here ahead. Don't know what's in it. I can't look it up. Wind River Experimental Forest, I think it's called. Anyway, you can look it up. What am I doing? I got a paved road. There were two ladies that just went through, and what's that? Okay. And they went, I think, down the road because one of them was injured. What do we got here? The Wind River Work Center's in 1 mile, and the PCT is this way. I guess I'll take the PCT. So just stopped off back at that creek with Mike, who's a section hiker. Apparently he started down near Bernie, I think. So he's doing a really large section. And I think he's got another 10 days and he'll be off the trail. Just trying to squeeze in what he can. And Catherine and Conrad. If this is an experimental forest, I can't tell what's going on. It's the Wind River. Ah, there's people up there swimming. It's a hot day, good day for swimming. It is hot out. Very hot. Air conditioning would be good. Ice cream would be good. Big drinks with ice would be good. Didn't need any water at Wind River. Could have laid in it. That might have been a good idea. I'm at mile marker 2183.2. And it's going on 7:30 on July 27th. Little dirt road passing through here. PCT. That's the way I'll be heading. I've set up my tent. The folks I hiked off and on with today, Catherine and Conrad and Steve, they opted to stay down near the creek at a campground down there. Took the next 2 hours off. It's very hot here. And decided just to wait out the heat and sit in the shade, read my book, and have an early dinner. And then before 5, I got up and went on down to the creek. I think it's Panther Creek. And cameled up much water as I could drink and loaded up and filtered 2.7 liters. Met a bunch of southbound folks. And decided to come on up the mountain in the evening hours when it's not as hot because I wanted to break up this 3,000 foot climb. And so I did 1,200 feet or so. So it's a real good start. So tomorrow morning I won't have to do a 3,000 foot climb. I'm glad I have this done. I wasn't happy with the 16 miles. Now I'm at 19 and a half. That's better. I need to keep my average up whenever possible. I have sweat so much. Everybody commented about my knees. I don't know what the deal is, but I sweat profusely. My legs do because I got long pants. I might try shorts tomorrow. So I don't have the cover on. I've just got the end of it attached and laying there. If it gets cold during the night, I'll get up and put the fly on top. It's a nice campsite here. There's several spots, even a place for a fire. But I'm just glad to be done. My body's glad to be done. I started at 7, so this was a straight up 12-hour day. Long day. That's the only way I can get my miles is to... I'm not fast enough. And all this uphill drains me. I can't get any speed. The good news is the mosquitoes haven't been bad. No snow. And really no blowdowns. They've taken care of all that. So things that in the past weeks were big hindrances, I don't have that at all now. I think the main thing is the big climbs and the heat. So from one set of problems to another. I'm about halfway to Trout Lake. This is an 80-mile section. So I've done approximately 39-ish miles, and so I feel good about that. It's possible in two nights I'll be wandering on into Trout Lake. Well, the breeze just kicked in, and it feels good. I should stand here and just, yeah, see the leaves all fluttering. That's right, they're feeling that breeze too. All right, good day of hiking. And if you're wondering if I'm in the right spot, there's 2 signs up there about the PCT. And here's 2 more. And then there's more on the other side. I think with the road, they want to make sure that people on motorcycles don't come off the road, or mountain bikes, and take off down the trails since they're not allowed. There's a lot of trails and there's a lot of outdoor activities, and I'm glad they have places for all the mountain bike folks, because they need places, and motorcycles too, and 4-wheelers. Looking forward to reading my book, Deepness in the Sky. I think it's the 3rd time I've read it. Plus I'm reading another book, another science fiction book, that I'm Aurora something Rising. That's a new one. So I got 2 books going at the same time, which is, boy, I missed so many things when my phone was broke. And let me tell you, one of them was Nothing to Read. I read an entire, well, not entire, a Reader's Digest condensed book at Timberline. It's like 150 pages. It was A Doll's House. There's a spy thing in Britain, England. And that was pretty good. I mean, condensed book, they move right along. I just hope the temperature stay nice and cool, not hot, not cold, and I'll be nice and comfy and sleep great. Y'all have a good night.